Hello YouTube, it's Maizo here again with another video. We are going to do another how to tank ting tang tong whatever. I'm going crazy over here, but we are going to do another how to tank thing. And now, as you can see, we are going to play Leopards. We are going to play some German top tier. For my kind of playstyle, they are really far. I'm more of a flanker. I flanked and lurked and all those things every game. Don't really like to give chances. You know, although I kind of contradict myself there because sometimes my patience is not good enough, so I just rush in. But that's a different thing. That's my brain doing things. But I was trying to study some Leopard gameplay, try to improve my Leopard gameplay recently, and we see how far it got. One thing I noticed when I was playing Leopard is that you can tank a lot. Like, I was not really used to that you can tank so much, but sometimes you die instantly or you get disabled instantly, so it's such a... I still rather not get hit, if you know what I mean. Even though Leopards can tank shots, I would still prefer not getting hit because there are interesting things that can happen. Like, I had my cheeks bend in hold down positions and stuff, and I was like, oh, why? I do not know how those things happen sometimes, but things do be happening sometimes that I cannot really logically explain. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do to the side, try to leverage these heals and everything to my advantage, get a few early picks, then slowly move into C, then from there we are probably going to move towards B. And the playstyle I think works best for Leopards is obviously hold down positions because of the threat armor and everything. Just be on the front, basically. Try to be aggressive as much as you can, not stupidly aggressive. That's where I fail a bunch of time, because when I say I'm going to play aggressive, sometimes I end up playing stupidly aggressive. And stupid aggressive means, in my terminology, I guess, that I take unnecessary risks, I move without cover, I move to a place where I'm not covered by anything, and I just expose myself to unnecessarily level of danger. We have my favorite type of enemy. These type of people, they are literally just hiding behind the hills, doing this what I'm doing right now, and peeking when I'm not looking their way. That's what they are doing. Like, at least that guy, that's what he's doing. I can already tell. Yeah, I mean, yeah. We got the Asian server special, basically. And there's not even an Asian server anymore, but whatever. I think I got on the US server by accident, and right now it's China prime time. Just slowly taking ground. Like, that's the best way sometimes. Just slowly cover from cover, taking ground. Not overextend, not overexpose. And try to get into a good position, basically. That's the best thing you can do sometimes. Because if I rush to their spawn there, they have Abramses. Those things can outgun me, especially if there is more of them, even though I'm a Leopard. Because of the fire rate that they have. It's not too healthy to try to face tank that. So right now I'm trying to rotate into B. That's the plan. Seem to establish the relatively decent holding on C. Might break, but for now we have a decent holding on C. So we start slowly making our way. And we get killed. From where? From the front? Okay. Honestly speaking, the only thing I really don't like that we don't have a separate Asian server is really just the ping. Like the ping itself just makes me so annoyed, even though that's why I play on NA servers too, even though I'm EU, because I am trying to dodge, well, Asian players technically, because nobody can tell me that what we see on our screen with hundreds of ping differences is going to be same or similar. It's always going to be a few millimeters off to somewhere, and those few millimeters, sometimes when you play and you try to play aggressive, especially, it can mean the game. Like that 1 millimeter that I miss you because of the ping, that could mean that I die, my teammate dies next to me. It can be really costly. But we out-rotated them, so we are going to win the game. Even though we died a bunch. Oh wow, okay. I let them finish. GG. So even though we died a bunch in that game, but I think that shows how good Leopards are in general. Because we have good mobility, we have good gun, we have good everything, really. It's a really potent and decent tank. I have to use all the Leopards in my lineup. They serve their purpose, even though I did not get as much kills as I would like to get. I didn't do as much as I would have liked to get. But what we got was rotating all around the map, getting to the objectives, taking the objectives. It was, in terms of kills and all that, it was not an impressive game. In terms of movement, of rotation, etc., it was pretty decent. What we're trying to do is we are trying to play how I think Leopard should be played, and win games. That's the main thing is here. What I want is to have a fair engagement, as much as engagement can be fair, but I still don't want them to have a too big of an advantage over me. That makes sense. And I don't want to gain I don't know what kind of advantage over them either. So I don't want to like red the shit out of it. I do red, don't get me wrong. I do red. I do that. But if I'm able to not do that, then I will try not to. That's the war point, really. Okay. That is fucking awesome. I think we are dead here, sadly. The team is on the spot and above me for some stupid reason. I really don't like when... Oh. That makes me so uncomfortable. Bro is literally using me as cover to repair. And that might help me repair after he repaired himself, as using me as cover. So it doesn't look that bad. I'm not thinking that. And I'm taking that. They have a Black Hawk, that's insane, and it kills people. And look at how many AAs we have. But these are the typical AAs that don't move out of the spawn, and there's like no vision for them there. Yeah, let's get back that crew member we lost, so we have 3 again. I mean, it's still 1 less, but still better. Oh, I see a guy actually. The third person peeking, huh? I think that's an alive dude. It's moving. Let's see, let's wait a bit. Now we peek.
Recon reports enemy spotted.
Look at him being a little cheeky boy. I feel like this is the best way for us to move right now. Nothing to lose, everything to gain.
Recon reports enemy spotted.
We don't have to overpush here.
Our victory is near.
There's no point to it.
Recon reports enemy spotted.
There's an Abrams there or something. It is another time here. Oh, Challenger, whatever. Now we're just going to leverage this position. It's okay, we did well. We go next vehicle. This is what I was saying with the overly aggressiveness. Sometimes I play really well, and I position well, I kind of feel where the enemy is. But sometimes I turn my brain off, and I just wanna go for a bit more, get a bit greedy. And that's when things go to south, usually. And that was on full display right there. I feel like I should be able to handle that. They have two MBTs there, one light tank. Don't think I should go there. I should go towards A. I really don't like playing winter maps and desert maps because it lights up my face so much that it looks like you are getting flashbang if you're watching this. So that's 2 for 2. Let's go for a third or a fourth match. I don't know. I'm definitely going to lose some. Like, you cannot win every game. Like, I don't think it's physically possible to win every game, but there's always something you can do to get your team closer to winning a game. But it's still 15 man. So you just cannot expect yourself or any of your teammates to carry 15 people. So every person has to put some work into it for you to win a game. I feel like there's like a belief in the community, in bartender community in general, that you are not able to carry games, that you are not able to influence if you're going to win, and if you have a high win rate, that's because of luck or something. No. Like, people who have 70, 60, even more percent win rates, especially people on the top 10 of the leaderboard, those guys are carrying games hardcore. And they're carrying games because they're either really good at playing objectives, or they are incredibly good at baiting their teammate and killing a bunch of enemy players. Because, honestly speaking, if you have a high KD, you are definitely using your team as the bait. Like, or you're rushing enemy spawn. I'm not going to say that it's really bad. I think it's really bad. In a tactical standpoint, I would say it's a really good tactical decision, technically, to just rush for the enemy spawn and kill them one by one. I just try to wrap up as many kills as you can wrap up. It's an approach that works. It's an approach that will generate you high KD, high spawn per kill, high anything like that. That's for sure. Like, that's guaranteed. But I just don't like it. And the same goes for baiting with teammates. If you're just flanking around, that's already different. If you have your own little playstyle like that, I can understand that. But when you're deliberately using your teammates to bait, and you just stand behind them, stand next to them, and just bait with them, I am not really okay with that part. But these are something that is more like, I don't know, it's like a ethical gaming or non-ethical gaming, or how much you just abuse like third-person peeking. Although this is just some like ethical restrictions that I put on myself in a way, which these things are in the game, and things that are in the game are part of the game, and they're absolutely fine to do, you know. But that doesn't mean I like them or I wanna do them, but they are things that technically are fine. Let's go towards C. Don't think I'm going to get more free picks here, and they're going to overpush, so yeah, they're already overpushing. They are already overpushing. Who could have guessed that, huh? Crazy times are we living in. The main point is that, yeah, you can carry your team, you can carry games, and the win rates do show how good you are at the game. Look at his guy. He's just going back there. Doesn't want to have a little face-off with me, huh? Many of their highest scorers are already left the game, so honestly, that is no way you are not dead. There is no way that guy is not dead there. That is some otherworldly luck. Well, it happens. The guy is right there somewhere. I really want an Asian server, bro. I swear to God, this thing is making me racist. But it's just my frustration because of the ping. Like, that's it. Like, there's nothing else to it. There's nothing more to it. There's nothing deep meaning behind me not wanting to play with Asian players. I play with them if they're in EU and we have the same 50 ping. If you have a 50 ping, I have the 50 ping, bro, I'm shit on you. But if you have 100 and I don't know what ping or 200 ping, and I am here with like 30, the thing that I see is not going to be the same thing that you see. And I'm not really a big fan of that. Help you a little bit. Now we go into here. We try to make the most of what we have. Try to take some objectives. Try to kill who we can kill. I'm not going to just go and try to farm kills. I don't give a fuck. Like, as long as I win the games, I don't care. But even for that, I'm not going to go too freaking crazy. They're coming. Action is coming. I just had a nap, and after I sleep, it's always kind of plugged up because of the allergies and everything. The AC. Okay, bro. I'm not sure that VT5 is going to spawn anything more because I killed him already like twice. I'll peek on the 2S38 here. Don't see nothing there. I wanna found the 2S38 if I'm able to. Where could he went? Actually, I see him. But he's over here. But I got his mechanic. Oh, look at that. No way you are going to move away. Unlucky. Okay, reposition. Team is getting kind of eaten up. Quick. Ah, he was faster. He had a better angle, to be honest. Our team is getting pretty well ahead as well here, so it's fine. Sometimes you need to have some fun, you know? I tried. I don't want to flank more around and just do all of those things. That was... those kind of peaks, when you take something like that, that is very... like that peak that I did there, it's always better to be on the receiving end. That was a pretty easy pick up too. I overpushed once. But we have to have some fun, you know? You had to have some fun. Let's go for another one. So it's when you are face to face with someone, and they know you are there. If they are not nervously shooting around, it's always better to just get away from their reposition. Like, if someone focuses on you, and these people usually just tunnel vision on you, they don't see anything else but you, it's usually better to use that to your advantage and bait out until one of your teammates can shoot them in the back, or just leave. Because the one who loses patience sooner and pushes the other one is usually going to lose. It's rare when it's the other way around. Like, it's always better to get the freak away. Although you cannot really get the freak away if you are, you know, USSR type of tank, like a T-series, because you cannot back out. So, with those tanks, your only real option is just to go for... I really don't like that on the Leopards, that you don't have a 50 cal to clean these out. Like, I would really like to have a 50 cal to be able to clean these obstacles and give myself welcome. You are kidding me, that's insane. Who is this god player? Oh, yeah, I was way too aggressive without a team backing me. Way too aggressive. That's kind of interesting angle that the guy from B took, to be honest. I should have looked at the minimap. That's something I always miss out to, whatever nation I play. Like looking at the minimap more to see where my team is, because I was just assuming that I had a team next to me. He's shooting my dead body. Okay. Oh. I see a dumbass challenger. Maybe slowly clean these guys up here. That's the only real way to deal with this right now. Team has a decent foothold on A. So what we need to do right now is clean these up. Because right now they are going to hold many and every angle. And try to push over to the other side of the map a lot, so that's what we need to deal with. So just pick up these cookies here. And we slowly make our way. That's annoying. Wow, okay. You can kill me. We're getting the push up now. We did what he had to. Now we take B. We did well. Overall, we did well. I'm kind of sad about this guy. I did not really hear him, just when it was a bit too late already. Bro, I actually love BSO. I really hope that they are going to add more like city-kitted leopards. Like I would really like to see an up armor 2A6 or something. Or the Canadian 2A6, that would be freaking awesome as well. Like, you know, I would kill for a 2A6 Canadian one. Oh my god, I got scared from our Gepard. I was like, what the hell is that? I thought there's just one guy. Yeah. So, I guess this is how I play leopards. You know, I'm trying to adapt to the situations, but overall I am a way more forward and aggressive player with the leopards, and I think since they can usually take a bit more hits, but honestly I don't wanna, like, I relying on armor is such a, I feel like it's such a noob thing to do. Like, you should not ever rely on your armor, never. Like, when I say something that, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and take a hit and I hope my armor is going to do the job, it's because I am bored and I just want to do something and I don't want to sit in a corner. That's the only time I say that and do that. Otherwise, relying on your armor is not something you should do. Like, preferably, your little defensive onions should stop even before you get seen, heard, anything, because after that, it's already way harder to survive. Like, you can have an armor, you can have whatever, but it's not going to save you 100 times out of 100 times. It's going to save you 50 times maybe if you are lucky. But if you are playing against people who know where to shoot, who know what to do, you are going to one-tap in the most up armor tank the same way as you would get one-tapped in the least armor tank. So it is what it is category at this point, you know. This was 50 minutes of leopard gameplay. I feel like it comes through how much I want an Asian server, firstly. Secondly, how much I feel like I improved playing leopards. I'm not going to say that I'm like a godlike leopard player or anything, but I don't even have high KD or anything with leopards. I don't. I really don't. I don't go for that. I never will go for that. I don't give a freak about that. I will kill as many people I need to kill to try to get the game. That's it. Like, literally, that's it. I went from like 57, 56% win rate on 60 and soon 60 plus with the leopards, or my main leopard, because this is the first one in the lineup, so I always spawn that first. The same goes for the challenger, my black knight. 22 Black Knight, I love this thing. Still, even though honestly, the 2E is growing on me because it has better mobility. And I just finished spading this. So right now I have everything that I need to bring the KD up with it. But yeah, it's a weird thing, honestly. And we still have to do this one. Like, I don't really have to talk about the TKX because that's TKX. Like, the Japanese tanks are the closest to my own playstyle, to flank, to do all those things, and to not really get punished for it. Because you have the mobility, you have the fire rate. That's what you need for a good flanker tank. For a good, like, frontline tank, like the Leopard, you just need some up-armored stuff. Or you just need to be able to do good hold-down positions from afar and stuff like that. But, for example, the Challengers are second-line tanks. That's for the Hope to Tank with the Leopard. I think my base thinking and how I rotate around the map and how I do things like that, how I try to... What I started to really do is just to look at the map when I don't forget to look at the minimap like I did in the last game, and try to see where we are lacking, where we need to hold, where we need to do anything. Because I feel like the best way for you to win games is to compensate for what your team is doing. So if your team is going towards, for example, the C point, just in hypothetical, then you need to hold to the other places. So that's the best way to like compensate and like balance out the map. Because if your team just like, if 50 people, or not 50 people, like 10 people goes for 1 point, then you have 5 people left for the other ones. The best thing for you to do is to try hold the other side of the map, so that 10 idiot that went for 1 point does not get shot in the back. Because as soon as those guys get shot in the back, they are going to get confused and angry, and they will not know what's happening, and they are just going to lose their shit. And that's when the whole side with those 10 players that your team sent there is going to collapse. And that is probably going to make you lose the game, because then they get angry. So they either leave after one death, or they spawn something and just rush in for revenge kills, and they get killed again. So yeah, there are some situations which you cannot really do much about. Like over pushing is one of the most frustrating things for me, especially when you have a team that just over pushes for literally nothing. Like with over pushing, you have nothing to gain but everything to lose. That's something that I think everyone should realize. Playing Leopards is sometimes kind of like stepping out of my comfort zone, because of the frontline-ish nature of the play style. Like, even in the games, every game, I usually play flankers, I usually play healers, I usually play range DPS, mages. So I'm always either in the black line or the sidelines, you know? That's how I play, and I support my team, I do all those things. Like, I always play like that, I always like that. The only time when I go front is when I get angry at my team and I want to carry their ass, because they piss me off. So it's really weird to try to play these things. Although I still don't play super aggressive, I try to play really methodically and just move from cover to cover and do all those things, you know? But sometimes even that doesn't work out. We've seen that in the first game, that I moved cover to cover to cover to cover. Even though I did that, I still got killed from the front by an Abrams that just turned over one of the building's corner. You cannot do anything about it. Like, those things happen in the game, and the only thing that's important, what you did before that and what you do after that. That moment is just, it is what it is. Like, you cannot do shit. But thank you all for watching, thank you for being here, and see you on the streams. Don't forget that I stream every day on TikTok, on Kick, on Twitch, and on YouTube. So everywhere, basically. Don't forget to give a like, leave a comment, tell me what vehicles would you like to see. Thank you all, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.